As technology becomes more and more advanced, it is always a good idea to be aware of all the available tools out in cyberspace. For the purposes of our tutorial today, we're going to look at ways to use a wiki space. Myself, I have found that a wiki can be very helpful and useful. And these are just some of the ways that I think a wiki can be useful, especially to a teacher or educator or anyone wanting to work, using a collaborative workspace. And that's basically what a wiki is used for, to collaborate with other members of a group, or if you prefer to work individually and you just come across information that you would like to share with other people and give them a quick resource guide. For example, if we go click on lesson plan, so I'm going to click here, and as you can see, it takes me to the wiki page labeled lesson plans. And for example, if a teacher wanted a quick reference to how to teach the water cycle to uh, one of her classes, this will be a quick, easy link. She will come here, click on the link, and it takes you automatically to a lesson on the water cycle for third and fourth grade science. This will be particularly helpful for maybe a science lab teacher and she wanted a quick way to get to a lesson plan on the water cycle, and it gives you the concepts, the objectives, and what materials you will use, and all of the procedures, which follows a basic lesson plan idea. Again, this is a quick reference. Instead of having to go and search yourself, you can just come to a wiki and click on that link. Okay. Getting back to our wiki again, you come to, for example, another lesson plan idea. Oh, I need a quick lesson on whatever. The lesson plan page has already been hyperlinked on the wiki. You just click on it, click on the link, and it will take you to different lessons on for any example of lessons that you have here. So I find the wiki very helpful as a quick resource to me clicking instead of me going and searching. I can just come to the wiki. These were just some of the examples of how to use the lesson plans page on a wiki. Go back to the front page, and you can also use a wiki to find quick video references. So we click on the video page link, and as you can see, if you are a new teacher wanting to use podcasting in your classroom, here you have a nice little 4-minute video on how to integrate podcasting into your classroom, which will be very helpful for all grade levels, since now we are more allowing more and more students to use outside technology like MP3 players and iPod touches. And of course, you can also find a video on how to use a PB wiki or works page without having to look lost or what have you. So you can just add videos to a wiki page. You can add more than one or two. For this example, we've just added two, but you can also go back and add to your video page. A wiki can also be used for general and miscellaneous information, and we have a link here to that wiki page, so we'll click on that. When we are referencing general or miscellaneous information, we may come across maybe when we're searching for different articles and we say, oh, that's a nice article I'd like to share. I would come to my wiki page and add it. I would go to the edit button, click on edit, and I would come down to an empty space, hit enter, and then if I had a website I would like to add a URL, I would come up, highlight that URL, click your control C for copy, and then I would click in my space on my edited. Make sure you're in the edit page to add add a link to your wiki page, then I would click Control V and hit enter, and my website that I would like to add to the wiki page has been highlighted. Of course, for these purposes, it was the link highlighted up here, so we won't click on it because it will just take us to this page. So we'll just and it's easily deleted off if you don't want to use that link or URL. And when you're done with editing the page, you would click save, and it will take you back to the view page where you just click on the live hyperlinks. Again, you can add general and any type of miscellaneous information you come across as you're searching the World Wide Web. And I also like the fact that the wiki you can hyperlink back to the home page without hitting the back button as I was doing earlier. So again, these are just some of the ways that you can use a wiki page. There are many more. Let's look quickly at the edit on the front page. For example, here where you edit, you can add things, you can change your title, you can delete. If this link is not one you would like for people to link back to, you can delete it off by putting the cursor beside it and backspacing and deleting it off if you would like. Or you could just keep going, add it back. Come over here to insert a new page. Link to a new page is also useful. For the video portion, you would come over to insert a link, and it gives you different options. If you want to insert a video, even gives you the link to embed a YouTube video like we saw on the video page. So again, a wiki can be very useful. Just take the time to play around with it, become familiar with it, and once you have become familiar with how to use it, I think that you will enjoy using a wiki and creating it to use in your classroom, just use for your personal use. There are many uses for a wiki, and I, for one, will be using them more in my classroom and throughout my educational career.